Hi everyone, and thanks for joining me for the November 2016 Tarot Scope with Animal Totem. For the tarot reading, we're going to be using the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, which is my own creation, and then we're going to follow it up with one card pulled from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, which are also my own creation. As always, I have my book Tarot in the Modern World and my adult coloring books, but the big news this month is that the calendars are out. I've got the Tapestry of Life Mandalas, which has such really cool art in it. And then I've got the Rock and Roll Prophetess one that has the monthly cool art stuff in it too. I did another video, a real quick one that you can see everything. And then I have a coloring book also of the rock and roll thing. The thing that's cool about these calendars is they do have some astrology in them. But it's not astrology where you have to know how to read an ephemeris at all. It's got the basic astrology stuff that everybody wants to know, including the Mercury retrogrades. The Mercury retrogrades are going to be put in darker color, in gray. And it's got the new moon, the full moon, the quarter moon, and which sign it falls in. It tells you every month when the sun changes sign. Sun enters Taurus here. So these are some astrology things that everybody, you don't have to be an astrologer to understand, and a lot of people want to know, and they maybe don't understand how to really read an ephemeris. And it could take years to learn how to work all that stuff out. So this is an astrology calendar for everybody. In addition, it has all the holidays, including some pagan holidays. So there's lots of cool stuff in this, and this is a calendar that I'm gonna definitely use myself, and I just thought it would be a cool calendar that everyone would like to have. Additionally, I've got 2 more sets of lots out. I've had the Lots of Love, and I have also came out with the Lots of Answers and the Lots of Proverbs. Lots of Answers is sort of like a magic 8 ball. You would say yes or no, but there's 40 different possible answers. And then the Lots of Proverbs, you could get answers to your questions, but it also could be used for inspiration. And it has 40 different proverbs in them. So you can find all that stuff on my website by the eye in the sky or by checking below. I'm sorry to say that I was not able to get the Lots of Love card readings done this month. And after everything just exploded and went crazy last month, I just, well, first of all, it's too confusing to have them on YouTube with the regular readings. So many people thought that I had changed my regular readings to pay readings, which I had not. So I am going to find another provider, possibly Vimeo, but I'm checking into some other things, and it may not be until even till the first of the year till I come back to it. But I am coming back to it. I'm definitely going to come back to it. Because one of the things that's going to be starting up soon in December and in November is going to be the year ahead readings. So I was busy with the calendars. I'm going to be busy with the year ahead readings, but it will be back, but just not in this on YouTube, because it was just too much work on my part and it was too confusing for everybody. So anyways, now if you know how to do my readings work, you can go ahead and skip forward. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you a few things about how the readings work so you can get the most out of these readings. Have a great November, and I'll talk to you soon. First of all, I want you to take time to gaze upon each card. There are messages in the image and text. Pause the video if you have to, because the words will shift and change to reveal a message that is just for you. This is Empowerment Tarot. I'm not here to tell you how to lead your life, and no one should. Trust your own intuition and allow your guides and angels to speak directly to you. If this reading does not resonate with you, be sure to check your rising and moon sign for further insights and illuminations. Finally, as to the court cards, which represent the people in the spread. Because this is a general reading for so many people, the court cards will not be gender specific. So even though I may refer to a queen as a female, as she is represented on the card, it really could be anybody in these general readings. So now, without further ado, on to the readings. Hello, Cancerians. Thanks for joining me for November reading. Let's get into it. What is going on for Cancer? Cancerians. And it's not October. It is November. Where did this year go? This is crazy. How fast the time went by this year. What's going on for Cancers in the month of November? Well, there's a mixed bag. It's kind of a mixed bag for you guys. You know, the very first card out is the Ace of Cups in reverse. So, but you know what? You've got 3 aces in here. That's, so you got this Ace of Cups in reverse. So there is some disappointment over something that you wanted. Yeah, the Ace of Cups is an emotional attachment. And it does seem like this person in reverse was the reason that it didn't happen. So there's something that didn't work out, but there's plenty that's going to work out. So we don't want to dwell on it. But, you know, this may have happened even in Libra. I've got something here with this swords person. So it could be air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We just got out of Libra here last month or so. So, or a new creative adventure. You know, Ace of Cups is creativity, love, all that stuff. It just didn't get off the ground, and it just seems like this guy or girl, this person had something to do with it. Maybe you wanted to, it could be like you had a crush, and you did want to have a romantic relationship with this person, and it didn't work out. But again, if that's the case, I would not worry about it, because this is all nice over here. But more seems like there was just like they had something to do with it. You know, maybe you had this new business idea that you wanted to launch, and this was so creative and wonderful, and this could have been like the guy at the bank or somebody who said no. That's more what it feels like to me. Or an investor, you ran it by this person, or you wanted to rent some space from them for the facility, and they were just like, nah, wah, wah, wah. So it just feels like more like that. Like they kind of, you know, were turned into an obstacle. But because it seems like no matter what, this is still going to, something new is busting out for you. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, so there is definitely some kind of new financial thing on the horizon for you guys. It does show next to these, the reason I feel like these two are connected is because you have this Five of Rods here. And Five of Rods usually is some kind of conflict, like opposing forces or something. Like maybe you really, really wanted to get this space to put your, or maybe you even really, really wanted this house, you wanted to move, and you didn't get it, but then there's another one that comes along. You know, that's what this feels like to me. Or if it, maybe it does, or maybe you really, really wanted to, you know, get together with this romantic person, but there's another one coming along. But see, the new thing is more financial related. It doesn't feel emotional, you know. But whatever, let's focus on what is good. You're leaving something behind here. For many of you, this could be an actual trip. You may be actually going to be relocating or going somewhere, because we do have this Four of Rods down here. And that is a change in your home environment, but it could be work as well. But you're transitioning. You're moving from one space to another. And the thing of this card is he comes out of the turbulent water and goes into the smooth sailing. So this represents the turbulent water. And that's what you're leaving behind. And you're going towards the smooth sailing, which is the Queen of Rods. The Queen of Rods could be a fire sign person, which would be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or something happening in the next fire sign, which in November, we are moving into fire, and we're going to have a fire new moon. See, next year, if you get the calendar, you would know all this. It's right in there very simply. But I'm going to tell you anyway. The sun changes signs, moves into Sagittarius on the 21st, and then we have a new moon in Sagittarius on the 29th. So both of those dates, the 21st and 29th, or in general the very last week of the month, could be very key for you guys, right? This could also be a new love interest. And, you know, leave the male-female thing out of it, as I said in the beginning of this thing, if you watched how the readings work. You know, this could have been a love thing that didn't work out, and this could be a love thing that does work out. You could meet this new person through your new job or your new money vocation, you know. I feel stronger for the other way, though. This was more like a business opportunity, and you had this perfect vision in your mind, and you were so in love with what you wanted it to be, and this guy kind of put the kibosh on it, you know, squashed it. And then this is something real positive. We've got the Ace of Rods down here, so seeds planted are going to bloom and grow. You notice how it points right up here, too. So there was a seed planted here. It didn't happen, didn't, you know, come to fruition, but that seed is still going to happen. So again, if this is some kind of like a business venture or something you want to do, or go back to school, or maybe, you know, this was maybe a loan or grant you couldn't get, or move to a new home, because we got this over here. The seed is still blooming and growing. It's gestating. Is that a word? Or it's in gestation? You know, it's gestating. Is that a word? I don't know, because that looked like, or germinating, that's the word. It's germinating, right? It's stewing, it's brewing, it's happening. It's just maybe not happening in the exact same way that you thought it was. You know, if this is a love relationship thing, the Ace of Rods could say that it's very, very much a strong sexual attraction. That's very much a phallic symbol and a sexual card. It really feels, again, though, tied more towards business and success, because you have the Three of Rods here. looking at the pentacle up there. It's your ships are coming in. You know, it's success. It's the Ace of Pentacles. You're leaving the past behind, and your ships are coming in. You're arriving. So these seeds planted, these new beginnings that you've wanted to make, are not gone. They're not dead in the water. This one part of it didn't work out exactly how you wanted, but the rest of it is still on. It's on, baby. And you have the 4 rods. So there's changes in your home environment is the most likely thing. It can be going to a new office or a new work situation, though, because that's where you spend a lot of your time, too. It's your work home, you know, or working from home. Or if this is a love relationship, this could be you're moving in together. It's getting kind of serious. You know, you're spending a lot more time together. If you have to relocate to take a job, though, that's another consideration, because these 2 cards together often do mean an actual move or an actual relocation. But it's all very positive. It's nothing that you want. Don't put the kibosh on it and say, oh, I want to stay here. Go with that flow, because there's something kind of big unfolding here. You know what I can't help notice is that you have a lot of fire sign cards, a lot of rods, a lot of fire cards. These are the suit of action. It's the astrology sign of fire, and it's the tarot suit, all relating to action, moving forward, you know, going after what you want. It's not a card about sitting around waiting for something to come to you. It's time to get a move on. You know, get going, get move on, get active. Take action towards the seeds that you're planting. Don't be defeated by this. That's really what I want to tell you. I feel for a lot of you this was back in Libra time. You know, don't let it get you down. Don't let this defeat you, because there's successes right on the horizon for whatever it is you're trying for here. Feels more business oriented in a lot of cases, but this totally could be love. It totally could, because the Ace of Cups is there anyhow. All right, let's get over and do your animal totem card for you guys, Cancer. I'm going to look into the animal totem card for Cancer for November. Do I have one? Yes, I have one. Frog. Very appropriate. Excellent card for this reading. Rainmaker, Alchemist, Clairaudient, Fertility, Transformation, Metamorphosis, Safe Passage till the Netherworld. The final stages of growth. You have arrived. Well, you have arrived, and what's the top word on the card here of the 3 of Rods? Arrival. So, but the thing is, they're transforming. It's transformative. The frog energy, you know, and you got to transform this original idea and go with it. What it was, transformation is here. Metamorphosis. You've got to. This is going to. A metamorphosis is occurring from your initial thing that you wanted here. So it's a metamorphosis is occurring, and it's transforming itself into the new vision, into the new reality, which is going to be better in the long run. This didn't work out because you didn't quite have it right. I know we fall in love with ideas. You know, we fall in love with the idea of a person, of a relationship, of a vision that we have for ourselves. And sometimes there needs to be adjustments. Sometimes we don't. It always ends up whatever it ends up always ends up better than it was anyway, right? It always ends up better. It's tough sometimes to let go of that initial vision that we have for it, though. But that's what you need to do. It's time to, look at it from a different angle here and move forward with a lot of action. Roll up your sleeves and get busy this month. That's my message to you, Cancerians. Okay. Hey everybody, I wanted to tell you, these calendars are just so cool. And it's not just me tooting my own horn here. I mean, this is a calendar that I've always wanted to have, but there never was. So I had to make it myself. Again, you don't have to be an astrologer or know a lot of astrology. It's got some good basic stuff that everybody can understand and kind of keep yourself abreast, like the new and full moons, like when the sun changes signs, all that good stuff, like the Mercury retrogrades. You can find this in my books and my decks and my lots and all that stuff by checking out my site, and please do that. Check out this, hit this subscribe button so you don't miss stuff. On the animal totems, if you're really into them, I do feature a daily animal totem on my website. And as well as in the Facebook, I do a weekly one just for the Facebook subscribers. All right, Cancerians, thank you guys for everything you do by supporting me through actual donations. That keeps these readings free, and supporting me in other ways through liking and sharing and commenting on social media. And remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of November. It's going to be new beginnings for you guys, big time. And have a great month, and I'll speak to you soon.